Welcome to CKSK. My name is Chad Kubanoff, and today we are Cooking the Comments, the show where you pick the ingredients and I messed that up. The show where you pick the ingredients and I have to do something with it. So on a previous episode, yesterday in fact, this commenter said, I think we got our technical good. Okay, and now let's cut to the clip from yesterday.
This guy
said, do the banh mi Wellington. Cut to the clip. Maybe.
I can make Wellington.
A banh mi Wellington?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. How the hell am I going to make a banh mi?
You screw, Jeff.
It's a banh mi Wellington. That's what it is?
It's hard win. 56%.
Hard win. Banh mi Wellington is the frickin' winner. Okay, banh mi Wellington it is. Hopefully that worked and I wasn't just staring dead at the camera for a minute. But if you did see the clip, yesterday we got a suggestion for a banh mi Wellington. Not even that we got a suggestion for it. It was in a poll and it was voted on and it was decided that today we would be attempting to make a banh mi Wellington. What the hell is a banh mi Wellington? I have no idea. And honestly, this was one of the more difficult dishes to think about and kind of come up with. Typically, people always ask me about like developing these concepts or developing these new dishes, like what's the process, how long does that take? And usually for me, it's really quick. It doesn't take very long. A few minutes is kind of all it is. But today, for this particular thing, I really couldn't wrap my head around how to make a banh mi Wellington. What is a banh mi Wellington? So I went through a lot of thought, and I felt like using puff pastry. Or I guess first we should say, what is a Wellington? A traditional Wellington would be a beef fillet that's seared, that's then rolled in a chopped mushroom duxelle, and then it's rolled again in puff pastry and then baked, and then we slice it. So I'm sure you've seen that dish before. It's iconic. It's Gordon Ramsay's signature, the dish he's always kind of pushing. So how do we do that with banh mi in front? Where's the fusion? How is this going to work? And I thought using puff pastry just didn't seem right because that's not really a banh mi. So I thought we had to incorporate a true banh mi in some way, but then baking it with like a bread dough, like that wouldn't really feel like a banh mi to me. So I bought actual banh mi's and I'll show you what I'm gonna do there in a second. And then in terms of the filling, in terms of the protein, again, I was super confused. What do I do for this frickin' thing? Like, it's very rare we're gonna see like a steak banh mi. We do see sometimes like a grilled beef patty, almost like a burger. So then the idea was like, okay, maybe we can do like a meatloaf kind of inside, but that didn't really feel right. And then I thought about using like a Vietnamese jazz sausage, like a pork sausage, which I think would have totally worked and looked good and kind of just been funny, but I don't think it would have been delicious. So I continued to think, and I thought about using heo quai, or Vietnamese roasted pork belly, because I don't have a risk of it drying out. That part's good. And it just seemed like the best idea. And then also, we got New Year's right now, so Happy New Year. And it's, roasted pork is something we commonly eat on the New Year, so that seemed appropriate. So that's the direction I decided to go. It's gonna be filled with roasted pork. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it as we're going, because this is gonna be a couple steps. We'll have a couple components to make for this dish. But for this, go ahead.
Sammy, hey Jack.
What's up, Sammy?
Where are you going to make the pork Philly cheesesteak? I don't want to miss it.
Yo, I had the pork Philly yesterday on stream. We had a Cooking the Comments episode, and our components were cheesesteak, pork, Laughing Cow cheese, and shallot. And I made like a roasted pork cheesesteak fusion kind of thing. It was amazing, and I had it for dinner again last night. I loved it. That was so freaking good.
This is the guy who was suggesting it.
Oh, dude, good job. That was amazing. It's one of my favorite sandwiches right now. It's the best sandwich I've had in a long time. And I want to make it. Like, I want to sell it. I think it's super delicious. It's as good as a Philly cheesesteak for sure. So with this show, the Cook in the Comments show, you give us the ingredients, and then we vote on that, and then that's what I have to make for the next episode. So if you want to start putting in the chat something you want to see, usually we're looking for bullet points. It could be anywhere from 3 to 5 bullet points. It could be an ingredient. It could be an emotion. It could be a technique. Could be a cuisine. Could be anything, and we will make it happen. So if you have any ideas you want to see for the next episode, put it in the chat now or throughout this show, and then we'll vote on it with a poll, and at the end we'll decide what's going to be the next episode. Okay, so if you have any ideas, put them in the chat, and we'll vote on it later. So I'm going to start with a duxelle. So I'm going to make a mushroom duxelle. It's going to be a little bit different than a traditional style, and I'm going to chop these mushrooms up.
Sammy, he missed it and he wants to know, is there videos up?
Yeah, the stream is up on the, if you missed the episode yesterday, all the videos will be, all the live streams will be straight on the YouTube channel, the original YouTube channel, the Yes Chef with Chad Kubanoff YouTube channel. And then we're also working on an edited version that will be posted as soon as possible. So if you missed the stream, it is available. Let me get a little garlic.
He said he thought it's going to be on Monday.
Nah, it was good. Okay, so we're going to start. I have some oyster mushrooms. I'm just going to throw these in the food processor and we're going to blend them. Just going to pull these a little bit. Try to make them a little bit easier for the blender to handle. I was looking for straw mushrooms this morning. I didn't see them. That would have been my preferred style for this, I think, but this will totally work. And the mushroom component's not going to be that big. It's not that crucial, so I wasn't that worried about it. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of garlic into this mushroom as well. It's pretty cool. We're going to go through the new year. Like right now, we're in Vietnam right now, so it is 2026 officially. But we're gonna get to the new year right on stream, so that'll be kind of fun. We're gonna welcome the new year with a banh mi Wellington.
I may make a set. What cut of the pork are you using?
This is pork belly. So this is at the market. The roasted pork belly is very easy to find. So this has already been roasted, marinated, and roasted. And we're gonna take it from there. I'm gonna throw in a couple cloves of garlic here. I just have a little bit of bread because I'm always making bread for the kids now. So this is ready to go.
Jay Christian said Lao Cao Bi Bún Chả.
Huh?
Lao Cao Bi Bún Chả.
Lao Cao Bi Bún Chả.
L-A-G-A-L-B-I.
L-A-G-A? Say it again.
L-A-G-A-L-B-I Bún Chả.
L-A-G-A-L-B-I. What does that mean? Is that
No
a thing? Okay, let's blend these mushrooms up. And I want to take these quite small.
LT Hoàng, will oyster mushroom taste different
Then what?
in the Wellington restaurant?
Very little. Not a big deal. No. And I'm going to put some pate in the mushroom. So the real flavor is going to be the pate. The mushroom's going to be a little, just a vehicle to hold it. So I just want to blitz this up pretty fine. And I'll kind of spin this and push this down every once in a while. Oh, it looks good. Okay. Okay, that's enough. All right. And we are going to fry the mushroom in a little bit of pork fat.
John said, can you make a canh chua burrito?
Whoa, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Now we're not even getting like ingredients of inspiration. We're just getting dishes that I have to fill in and make it happen. But that could be cool.
Paul?
You could add it to the poll. So if you guys see a comment in the chat of a dish you really like or ingredients list that you really like, just like it so we know that you're enjoying it, and we'll add it to the poll. So right now, a canchul burrito is kind of a cool idea. So if you like that, throw a like on there. Let us know. Send us in the chat. Hey, I want to see that dish. Pork fat's going in the pan. And I'll tell you, like, I'm 80% confident in this concept of a dish. We will find out. I'm not sure this is going to work out. There's definitely, you might see me struggle in a couple minutes. We're going to find out. All right,
Last time people were really upset about the Greek pho doesn't win.
I was pumped about it. I was pumped. Yeah, so yesterday somebody suggested Greek pho, which I thought was a great idea. I really would love to do some kind of cool soup. So if you have any soup ideas, that's my preference. I'm partial to that right now. But I'm here. Whatever you pick, I will make it happen. Okay. So the pork fat's in the pan here. The mushroom is wet. So I'm going to cook this mushrooms for a while. And the idea here is we want to dry the shrooms out. And we want to get a lot of color. We want these deeply roasted. We want to feel some of that Maillard reaction and get some real color and deepness on it.
He said galbi is a Korean
barbecue. Oh, galbi, Galbi.
Yeah.
Oh. So what was that?
Galbi bún chả.
Oh, galbi bún. Oh, that's a cool idea too. Oh yeah, that's a cool idea. Okay. I just didn't want too much fat in there. Took some of the pork fat out. We're going to throw the mushrooms in right now. So this is just the mushrooms and garlic, and we're going to try to get that nice deep color on it. And I want to do this first because I want to cook this and let it cool down. The idea is we're going to need to get this cool before we roll it.
John Forever needs some advice about good bánh mì in Des Moines, Iowa.
Good luck. I have no idea. I'm the wrong guy. Anybody in Iowa that can help our friend out here? We need some good banh mi's in Iowa.
Elton, hear me out. Bitter melon ice cream.
I heard you. I can do it.
Bitter melon pre-dessert?
Huh? I can do a bitter melon pre-dessert.
Pole?
I could do that. Whoa, a pole? The only thing with the bitter melon, if it's a ice cream, I would have to make it the day before and freeze it. If you vote on it, if you want to see that, I'll figure out how to make it so it'll work with the show, but that would definitely be something I have to make ahead because I have to freeze that overnight. But I think that could be fun. And yeah, I would steep the bitter melon in the cream, make it slightly bitter, and then make like a candied bitter melon component on top, crispy. That would be good. I love bitter melon, and I love the ideas, honestly. Originally like, this wasn't the idea for the show where you're just kind of just stating dishes, but it's cool. Actually, I think there's some cool concepts in there.
People really want Greek pho to be on the poll today.
I'm down for it.
Okay.
We can put Greek pho on the poll until it wins. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Greek pho is on the poll. It's on the poll.
So I did wash these mushrooms before. You can see how much moisture is in there. So much water is being released, but that's no problem. As long as we just continue to cook it, the moisture will evaporate and we'll get the color we're looking for. With mushrooms, I would just try not to season them. If you're trying to get color, I just want to put salt on them until you get the color you want. And then you can season them afterwards. And it's also good to try to not stir them so much. If you have the whole mushroom and you don't stir them, less water will be released. When we chopped it like this, there's nothing you can do about it. The water's all going to get pulled out. But you see, we kind of have this slightly pale mixture, slightly gray. But if we just keep cooking, we'll get that nice golden brown.
Nate said, Chad, have you ever visited the Viet community in Orange County, California?
No, I've never been there, never. And especially not since I've become more familiar with the cuisine. I've never been to Orange County. In California, I was only in San Francisco for a few days, and that was on my first trip to Vietnam. So I haven't experienced any of the Viet culture in California yet. So I have some pate here as well. And we're just going to get this ready. And this is just a batch of pate from a banh mi vendor in District 4 who gave it to me. Yep. Okay, we're going to keep going with this. I guess I can start cutting my other stuff while this is going. This might take a couple minutes.
Cayman mala bánh canh.
Mala bánh canh. I'm always a mala guy. If you watch the show, you know mala is a flavor I'm addicted to. Okay. Let's try to cut this pork down. This is going to be a little bit hard for me. Not this part's not going to be hard, but the wrapping's going to be hard. So I have some roasted pork here. And this is very commonly available at pretty much every single market in Vietnam and at a lot of different vendors on the street as well. But every single market will have a roasted pork vendor. So you just buy this by the gram. I went over there and said, just give me a thick slice. And really, I was trying to think, part of me was thinking about doing like a pork loin. But I was worried about the dryness. I was also worried about how long everything's going to take to bake. I wanted to do something that wouldn't take too long. So this seemed like the best concept that would work for us here. We have one side that's kind of cut. I like that. And we have other side that's the edge. So I just want to take off the edge because I do want to see it all completely cut. Trying to make it an even shape too. And like my banh mi, it's that big.
Jung Forever, is it 2026 in Vietnam?
Is it what?
Is it 2026 in Vietnam?
It is 2026 in Vietnam. I'll tell you, the New Year's amazing. You won't believe it when you get there in America and in the West. 26.
We got a VIP comment for Iguanov.
A VIP comment?
Soup crab, lemongrass, and lime leaf.
What?
Soup crab.
Soup grass?
Soup crab. Crab.
Soup craft.
Crab.
Spell it. Soup crap. Spell it.
Crab. C-R-A-B.
Crab. Crab. Soup crab. Crab soup.
Lemongrass and lime leaf.
And lime leaf?
Yeah.
That's because my wife just wants to eat crab. That's why she said that. Okay. Let me get a little bit more fat in this mushroom pan now. I don't like what's going on. It's looking too dry. We need more fat in here.
Short King, bánh mì smash burger.
The ideas are endless here. So, getting the ideas is pretty quick now. But so anything you guys like, if you hear anything in the comments that you like, anything that's being said, repeat it in the chat. Let us know. That's the one you want to see. Because on the poll we're going to do later, we can pick 4 options. So we need to narrow the list down to 4. I'm going to try some of this pork because I'm hungry. Pretty hard to beat. I just want to try to get a nice, even shape.
Cà phê ít sữa said, hey chat, please make sure you record your making bánh tét with your family.
I'm going to try. It's really just if they wait for us or not to come back to the hometown. They might just go for it. We'll see.
He said, my handle name is after you. I love my cafe strong, which is a little bit of milk.
With a little bit of milk.
Cà phê ít sữa.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Okay, I think I'm happy with this piece. I think it's going to work.
Dive Mega said, are you making pastry from scratch?
No, I'm going to use the banh mi itself. You'll see. This is going to be the crazy idea. This is what I'm worried about. But we're going to wrap it in the banh mi. Okay, I'm happy with this size. And I will keep my trim. Don't worry, I tell my wife I'm bringing home some pork for lunch. Okay. And I want to make sure we keep this mushroom even. Want to try to get a nice color on it. Oh, I didn't put any salt in this yet. Good. So we'll put the salt in later.
Coach Venom, what part of Vietnam do you live in?
We're in Saigon right now, in the south. Okay. Okay. Get rid of this.
He is man asked if there are Viet version of a po' boy or something similar. I guess some bánh mì.
A version of what?
Po' boy.
A po' boy, yeah, yeah. I think there was a good po' boy idea on Monday. I don't remember what it was. Something po' boy was cool. All right. And now I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to this mushroom. I did have some thoughts about removing the skin on that pork belly, but I think I'm going to leave it on there. I think it's either, if the texture stays and it's crispy, that'll be amazing, but if it softens out, but I think it'll still be good.
The guy that suggested the comment is now in the chat.
Suggested this, the banh mi Wellington. Well, here we are, young man. we are doing the banh mi Wellington. I'm trying. I'm glad you're here watching it. We'll see.
Is this like super challenging?
Yeah, I think it's a very hard idea. I think it's a very hard idea. Trying to make something that makes sense, that's appropriate for banh mi, appropriate for a Wellington, fits the category, and is delicious. I think I could have made something that would have been funny, but I don't know if it would have been delicious. But I think what I'm going to make today is going to be tasty. All right, we're going to keep going with this mushroom. Keep letting it dry out further and further. This will probably be a little bit easier on a nonstick pan, but I just got to pay attention, keep it moving. Because we're getting some of the mushrooms sticking to the edge, so there's some drying out and burning on the edges, but it should be fine. Okay. Now we're going to serve this with a sauce. This is a sauce that comes with the pork when you buy it. So we're going to dump this out in a pot, taste it. Usually these are going to be like a soy sauce based glaze, you could say, with the drippings from the pork, soy sauce. We'll see if they added anything into this one. We'll try it. If I can get it open. Saying, what time is it? You gotta let me know when it's 12 o'clock.
10. It's 10:22.
10:22. Yeah, hopefully we might be done. Maybe we're gonna be eating right at 12 o'clock. We'll see. So this one looks like it has some soybean in it. Let's taste it in a second.
He asked, this restaurant open? He visiting from Canada in 2 weeks.
No, I do not have a restaurant open to the public right now. We have this space which is not open to the public, and we have a banh mi shop we're working on, but it is not open yet. We are still sourcing location. So unfortunately, while you get here, I probably likely will not have any physical business for you to come to. But the banh mi shop, we are looking. We are actively looking. We are looking for a spot. So if you have a spot in Ho Chi Minh City, or you have a friend who has a spot, and you think we would be a good fit there, let us know. We're looking around District 1, District 4, District 7 would be ideal for us. I can't get this out. This is the hardest rubber band. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right.
J-Turn said chicken and dumpling style.
Chicken and dumpling?
Chicken wing, seafood, pickle and spicy.
Chicken wings, seafood, pickle and spicy. I could do that. I could do that.
Pork?
You can put in both seafood.
We only have 4 options, so.
Yeah, we only have 4 options. So if you do like, you hear something you like, give it a like so we know what to include in the poll later. This is like a soybean sauce. This is going to work out. I'm trying to think about this whole dish. This is going to be good as the way it is. I thought I was going to make a glaze. I thought I was going to add sugar and soy and thinking about cornstarch, but this is good. And I'm trying to think about the final flavorings that's going to be going on. This is going to work. Okay, I'm going to leave this as is. Awesome. Save me some time. Save me a little work. I'll be happy about that. Okay. So So you can see how this is not ideal right now for the pan. All the fond is sticking to the bottom. That's not what I want to see. This is a cast iron, no, I'm sorry. This is a French steel pan that's not seasoned very well. So we're having a little problem. Let me get a little water in here to kind of get that fond up. And then we'll cook it out again.
Cayman Viet Taco Bell Crunch Wrap.
I like your thoughts.
We got a lot of Happy New Year from our
A lot of what?
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you as well. But you know what? All these dishes that people are mentioning right now, they'll be good they'll be good clickbait. You know, like a Vietnamese crunch wrap, like people will click on that, right? You would watch that video. We'll see. We'll see if people are curious about a banh mi Wellington.
Dye may make why not add salt to draw the water?
The water's already out. I don't need any help drawing out the water. There's tons of water in there. What I need is the pan not to stick. That's what I do need.
Cà phê ít sữa. My favorite beer is Ba Ba Ba, but seems like Tiger took over Saigon. What's your reference?
Of that style of beer, I like Tiger. Tiger is my my go-to for just the local simple beer. So to me, it's either Saigon or Tiger. Either one is fine. But they're all very similar in terms of that style. Okay, the fond just got lifted up from the bottom of the pan. That's good. Now we just got to reduce it again. So I'm going to kick up the heat to high, added a little more fat. Hopefully it'll help it stick on this way down. But now I definitely want to cook all the water out of here.
Somebody just join in and know what are you doing.
Today we are attempting to make a banh mi Wellington, which is a very strange concept for a dish, but we are trying it today. So we're working on some chopped mushroom duxelle. We just trimmed our pork belly, and we're going to start assembling this in a second. But I really just want to get a nice color on these mushrooms before I move forward.
Another idea from down south people cooking. Chicken leg quarter, ballotine with lemongrass pate.
Chicken leg ballotine with lemongrass pate? Yeah. I can do it. That could be cool. I mean, the ballantine's a good technique to show off. Yeah, I could do that.
Richie Rich, what is the next chat and rank adventure?
Huh?
What is the next chat and rank?
I was just thinking about, like, the last week, I need to call Chef Rang again. And I'd like to try to get him here in the morning to do a stream, and we could just have him here again in the morning. I think that'd be great. I think I'll have more time to do that kind of thing. And, like, doing a dinner on Friday or Saturday is a big event. But just coming in here and doing one dish, doing a live stream for 2 hours, I think we can make that happen. So hopefully that'll happen pretty soon. I gotta reach out to Chef Handsome Rang ASAP.
Jung Forever asks, do you sleep?
Do I sleep? Yeah, I sleep. Sometimes well, sometimes not so well, but yeah, I sleep. Okay. So this pan, right away, the fond started sticking to the bottom of the pan. But I think if I turn it off and let it sit, it'll get released. So I'm not too worried about that. And I want to get this going a few more seconds to get this dark, and then I'm going to add pate into this. This looks like pate right now.
You got set bánh xèo, but American style.
I'm in. I mean, everything you're saying, I can visualize it pretty darn quick of how I could do that. And I think all of it would be pretty good. Okay, this is looking good to me. I see that fond on the bottom. And I feel like the moisture is pretty much out of here at this moment. All I'm seeing now is the fat on the bottom of the pan sizzling, so that looks good to me. I think I'm pretty close. Okay. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to add a hunk of pate into here. All right, pate is going to go inside. I feel like I probably want to go almost 50-50 in terms of pate versus mushroom. I want the pate flavor to be pretty strong in here. And then we'll just mix this up.
The comment that suggests the bánh mì Wellington set, you can cut and layer the pork skin into the pastry to increase the crispiness and texture.
If I was making the pastry, if I was using puff pastry with the pork skin in there, I don't think it would work well, honestly, at doing that method. I think it's going to inhibit the puff of the pastry. I think it would be a cool idea. I thought about using the skin on top of the pastry in some way and baking it, but I just think it's not going to work out as well as it could be imagined. Trying to time everything where the skin's not going to get burnt would be very difficult, and definitely not on the first try you're going to nail that. Okay. Alright, so this mixture, let's taste this mixture now.
This looks like pate.
Yeah, it looks like pate. That was the idea. I knew it was going to be close. That's good. Okay. A little salt. Fish sauce. MSG. All right, and a little pepper.
Young forever. What are the New Year tradition in Vietnam?
Well, this isn't the New Year for Vietnam. This is just Western New Year. So I think at this time, there's fireworks, so people will go see fireworks. But there's no real traditional food or thing you're going to do because then they're going to celebrate New Year for Tet, or for the Lunar New Year. And when that happens, when the real Viet New Year comes, they usually will make pork belly braised with fish sauce and eggs. And they'll make a special kind of rice cake that's stuffed with mung bean and pork belly. So I guess it's good that we're using pork belly here. It works for the New Year, the timing as well. Okay, taste the seasoning again. Good. Good, now it's good.
What does it taste like?
Huh?
What does it taste like?
It tastes like pate and mushrooms. It's pretty close. It tastes like pate, but a little bit more subdued because of the mushrooms in there, so it kind of reduces the pate flavor. But texturally, it's very, very similar to just straight pate. And I'm just putting it on the stove one more time because I added that fish sauce, which has liquid in it. I just want to cook out all the water I possibly can. I do not want to be dealing with moisture or water inside the roll. And I think that's all I'm going to need. Okay.
Daime Mera, what was your best dish in 2025?
That I ate or cooked?
Ate.
Best dish that I ate in 2025. That's a good question. I'm thinking, I think the sandwich I made yesterday might have been the best sandwich I've had in 2025. Best dish might be bún chả rau đầm in District 7. I really, really like that. I'm trying to think of a more upscale, well, definitely street. Bún chả rau đầm is the best thing I've had on the street. It might be the best dish I've had. Let me put this in here before it burns and I forget. But I'm going to cool down this mixture, this mushroom pate mixture. I'm going to throw this right in the fridge because I want this to be cool, while I still think about my best dish of 2025. What's this place called? I think Elgin may have had my favorite dessert or pre-dessert that I didn't make. They had like a frozen watermelon with coconut, like shaved coconut milk. That was an amazing pre-dessert. If you want to call it dessert, you can. It was just super light for a dessert. That was great for a savory thing. Because I'm thinking, we had a meal at Albion that was really good. And there was a couple things on that menu. Oh, yeah. Because Albion did a pop-up with Chapter Restaurant, and some of the dishes there were pretty damn fantastic. Okay, I'm just putting that away for a second. I'm just trying to think of... at Albion, there was on chapter, there was like a little tomato tart. It was like a tomato tart with a lavender jelly. That was really freaking good. I remember that dish. But I guess it's bunkarodam. This fish soup from the north, it's got dill inside. It's got elephant ear. It's very simple. It's made with a freshwater fish, and the bones of the fish are blended to make the soup. And then they release like a fattiness and a creaminess to it. It's pretty damn fantastic. Okay.
Some fan asked, do you enjoy this more informal stream or the pop-up stream?
These are easier. I enjoy the pop-up stream, but it's so difficult, and there's so many variables, and it really depends on the crowd that you have, because you have 12 different people. So sometimes the crowd really vibes well together, and sometimes they don't, so that greatly affects it. So I think when the pop-up dinner everything is working, everything's great, it's awesome. It's just fun. It's just super fun. But if the group is not cohesive, it's not as fun, that's for sure. And the pop-ups are just so hard because I work all day Thursday, and then Friday morning, I prep all Friday morning, and then I'm burnt out. I'm tired, I'm ready to go home, but the show's about to start, so you gotta like wake up and do the show. So it's just difficult. Enjoy more. Right now, I feel like I'm enjoying this process. It's nice, I'm getting used to waking up now. And it's nice to come in here and just kind of have an hour to set up and relax and get this nice and orderly, and then be able to just directly communicate with you. There's less to think about, there's less to focus on, and hopefully I can just do a better job of actual streaming than just cooking. That's the goal. The goal right now is just to become a good streamer. That's the goal. Okay, while we are waiting for the pate to cool down, we're gonna move forward with a little salad that's gonna be served on the side. So the idea is we're gonna take the do chua, or the vegetable that you would get inside the banh mi, and make that a little side salad that's gonna go along with our Wellington. So I have the carrot, I have the radish, I have the cucumber, and we're gonna take these down one by one and get this salad in order. So I'm gonna peel the carrots, peel everything.
Cafe Eat Sữa. What do I have to do to get Chad to do a Vietnamese karaoke live stream? You try to do a copyright speed run?
Oh yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not with the copyright. That's true. I hate this copyright stuff. It's so annoying. Yeah, we just can't do it. Yeah, that's a bummer. It's already over.
Young Forever, Hung Up Pate, new restaurant name.
Which one?
Hung Up Pate.
Hung of Pate? H-U-N-G? What does that mean? Hung of Pate?
A hunk.
A hunk of Pate. H-U-N-K.
New restaurant name.
My favorite part of the streaming in the morning is trying to understand what Tang's saying. This is my favorite game that we play together. It's super fun.
Is that my accent is too?
Huh? No, your accent's fine, dude. You're doing great. Well, yeah, but maybe that could be a little segment. If you guys have ideas for segments, we're really, the goal is, we want to make this as fun as possible. We want to make this as interactive as possible. So always trying to figure out like games we could play. So we're definitely going to work on like a Jeopardy board of some kind, where if you super chat $5 or $10, like I can't use a spoon for 10 minutes. Or if you super chat $20, I'll take a shot of a rooster or something like that. And so maybe there's an idea of like, what did Tang say? And then we have to figure it out. Okay.
Oh, I don't like this game.
You don't like that game? Oh, that would be so funny. It'd be cheating for everyone who's watching, because you guys can actually see the comments. I can't see it yet. We're going to fix that too. We're still building the system out. But I can't read the comments at the moment, so I'm just listening and hoping I understood. What did Tang say?
My New Year resolution, speaking better.
Well, you practice more, you're going to speak better. All right. So when I imagined eating this salad, I thought the best way to do it would be to make the vegetable components as thin as possible. Super, super shaved thin. Got the mandolin, very thin setting. I'll give you a shot on this angle.
Anytime you using the mandolin, I'm just flinching.
I know, people freak out. People freak out with the mandolin. If it makes you feel better, I've cut myself on the mandolin so many times. Just part of the game. But now it's rare I'll do it now because I did it so much in the past.
Richie, are we getting Maddie Madison, Jeff Brang, and Chad Kubanov collab in 2026?
I'm open for it. Let's manifest it.
Down south triple cooking, steam, fish, rice paper, and durian.
Fish, rice, paper, durian. I like that.
You guys like that idea? Repeat it so I can put it on the poll.
Any food ideas you like in the chat, repeat that so we know you like it so we can put it in the poll at the end. And we can only have 4 options in the poll, so we need to narrow down all these ideas that we're beginning.
Potato. Have you ever tried bánh mì with braised pork belly before?
Yes. Yes, for sure. Okay.
Sarelin prawn paste, pork rib, wood ear mushroom, and cheese.
Celery.
Prawn paste, pork rib, wood ear mushroom, and cheese.
Cheese? Oh, that's interesting. Prawn paste, wood ear mushroom, cheese. One more thing you said too.
Wood ear mushroom.
Wood ear mushroom. Prawn paste, wood ear mushroom, cheese. I like that. All right, cut the radish the same thickness. What if I just screamed right now? That would freak people out. All right, that's gonna be enough for me on this.
Thank you. I get some encouragement on.
You got some encouragement?
Thank you. I will try.
Yeah, no, Tang's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stack these up, shred these.
Bánh mì. Will you have another bánh mì pop-up next couple weeks? Visiting from Australia.
It's very possible. We are, there's something's gonna happen at Rooster Brewery in D7. We're talking about the pop-up, so we're not sure on the date, but I think definitely the next thing that will occur will be a pop-up at Rooster. We like the guys over there. They're a cool company. So, radish is going down. Let me stack the carrots too. Let's be nice and organized. Keep my board looking nice for you guys.
Megatron, does this mean frog leg bánh mì is no longer happening?
You can put it in the comments again. Put it in the chat if you want to see if it gets on the poll.
You guys want frog leg bánh mì on the poll?
I don't make the rules. I kind of make the rules, I guess I do. But I don't make the suggestions or pick the vote. That's for you to decide.
Let's repeating the frog leg bánh mì because I kind of want that.
Do you want a frog leg banh mi too?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cut the radish, same thickness.
Alex, do you ever get angry?
Yeah. Last night I lost in Fortnite. I was pissed. But I'll tell you then at like 11:50, I got a victory royale. And I felt great. It was a great way to start the year.
Fortnite stream confirmed.
Once we figure out this streaming, we may be streaming Fortnite with Liam as well. Liam's a sweat. He's a sweat. He's a player. I thought serving this like super finely shredded as we do it now will be a nice kind of elevated component for the salad, for the side of this thing. If I execute this well, and there's one part that's coming up that I'm really unsure of, I think this is gonna be a cool dish. If I can get the roll correct, but we'll find out very soon if that's gonna work out or not.
Tinker FPS, hi chat, what is a must-try bánh mì in the USA?
Must try banh mi in the USA? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to even just talk out. I'm not sure. I haven't had any must-tries, I would say, in the USA.
Oh, Cyber Daddy with the 500k donation.
Cyber Daddy!
Thanks for the lunch yesterday, chef. I hope you kick a lot of booty into 2026 with tons of success and this morning live stream. I think they are great. Happy New Year from the Wilson.
I appreciate that, Cyber Daddy. Thank you for your support. I'm excited. I don't know if I want to even talk about it. It's like, you know, there's a lot of superstitions in the zodiac and all that stuff. And apparently, my wife has a hard year coming, and apparently my year is hard as well coming up. My love life is supposed to be good, so there's a plus there, but the rest of the year is supposed to be rough. But I don't care. I refuse to accept any of that BS. I do not accept it. This will be a great year. It seems like every year they tell me my year's a bad year. We just had a tiger year 2 years ago, and that was supposed to be my bad year, and I didn't care. I will not accept any bad juju. Good vibes only.
Yes, it's called Tam Tai.
What's that?
Tam Tai.
Tam Tai is what?
3 repeated a year that are bad.
Oh, it's 3 years in a row? Oh, really?
You are in that right now.
I'm in it right now, but
Yeah.
everything's great. Everything's going great. So, I think this is my last year of Tam Tai, huh? I hope so. What about when my zodiac is like aligned to be a good year? I'm gonna freaking blow up. That'll be amazing. That stuff is so funny though. It's always like, when you hear about it and it's all good stuff, you're like, oh great, this is fantastic. And then when I get like negative news about my year, then I'm just like, F you, no. I do not accept that.
Another idea. J. Griffin Chinese soup dumpling with pho inside. Ooh, that is interesting.
That would be cool. That would take me a little while. That one's going to be a process. That might be a 2-day event. We got to make the soup. We got to chill it down. Then we got to make the dumplings unfold. That'll be a process. But we could do it. You know, maybe even for that kind of thing, maybe it would be like we're working on 2 dishes in the same day if we have something that's going to be a multi-day dish. Because I'm sure we're going to get some of those eventually that are going to be multi-day. So this looks good. Nice and shredded. Texturally, it's cool. Okay, so I'm going to throw this in a... Actually, let me cut my green onions in. I can toss everything on my board. It'll be easier.
Alan's soft shell crab bánh mì.
I would be into that. I like soft shell crab a lot.
Can you get it in Vietnam? I don't think you...
You can get soft shell. Yeah, it's all frozen, but you can get it for sure. You can get it fresh, but it's not... There's a season for it, but you can always get it frozen.
Cà phê ít sữa. What's your relationship with Rooster? Are you guys doing a partnership?
Right now we're just good business friends. I think there likely will be some collaboration and maybe some sponsorship in the future, but at the moment, they're cool guys. I like their business. I like their products. They seem to like what we're doing, and so we just we chat a little bit. All right, so I have some green onion as well. This is going to go in our salad. I think for the bottoms, I'm just going to cut them in half, or cut them small, put them to the side because I'm going to split them. And the green onion, we'll just cut in strips because these green onions are really thin, so it's kind of, it'll work out with this texture we got going on. But the bottoms I'm going to split.
Down south triple cooking chicken wing stuffed with fried rice and deep fried, topped with spicy fish sauce caramel.
Stop with. I usually, if I was doing that, I'd probably do with sticky rice. But okay, I'm in. I'm down with any kind of chicken wing stuffed is a great idea. Any kind of rice is a great idea. So that's a cool one too. So again, guys, we need your help. We need your support. If you are liking any ideas that are in the chat, make sure you repeat it or give it a thumbs up so we know that's what you want to see. So we'll include that in the poll. Because every episode is up to you. Whatever we're gonna do. Will be up to you. So the next episode will be Monday, Vietnam, 10 a.m., Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we'll have 2 days off, and then we'll get to the next episode soon. We're gonna do a little bit more green onion in here.
Maybe repeat it because we can lie in the chat.
We can't lie?
Like.
Oh, like. Oh, but they can't like in the chat?
Yeah, just repeat it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, so you can't like it. So if you do hear about a food dish that you want us to do in the show, just repeat that dish. Let us see the comment over and over again. Let us see the dish over and over again. So we'll know we'll include that in the poll, which will start very soon. Probably in 20 minutes we'll put the poll up. So what time is it right now?
10:49.
10:49. Let's say at 11:15 we'll put the poll up. So by 11:15 we have to have this decided what dishes are going to be on the poll, or what ingredient list will be on the poll, and then we'll pick one from there.
Pork 1346. Are you a new season or OG season type of guy in Fortnite?
New season, zero build. Zero build. Although my young son is a builder, but I hate builders. Cucumber's getting cut. Although I never played OG. All I do is just play Battle Royale. Or play no build Battle Royale. Okay, I'm gonna cut the cucumber. A little bit of a different shape. Let me think. No, never mind. I'll cut it very similar.
Jump forever. What good website to check out what year I'm going to have? I'm a metal rooster.
I don't know. I see it some in the mall before. They had like this whole billboard of talking about all the different zodiacs, and it was like the last time we saw it last year, it was like everyone in my family was screwed for 2025. And now I'm just seeing stuff come up on my feed about, oh, if you're a tiger, this. If you're a rat, this.
What animal are you?
I'm a tiger. And
Hey,
I am a tiger. I definitely am.
Caveman Tang, are you going to get that one of those fortune shrine in front of the staircase?
No, I don't. I don't need the shrine.
I'm gonna get you a light behind you.
I have respect, but also not like full belief in anything. But I'm also not gonna like fight against any bad juju either. So if there's like, you know, if you do this, it's gonna be bad luck. Okay, I just won't do that. Even though I don't believe it 100%, it's okay. I don't need to challenge any sort of energies going around. Bada bing. I got Los Cilantro.
You remember sugarcane juice?
Yeah, I haven't had sugar. So there's an interesting story here about the god of performance is a sugar cane vendor when he's not performing. When he's not performing, he's selling sugarcane juice. So there is a belief here that if you are a performer, you should not drink sugarcane juice ever because it will bring misfortune or bad luck to your performance. Because it's like if you're drinking sugarcane juice, you're like disrespecting the god of performance. That's what Tang told me. And I haven't drank sugarcane juice in a long, long, long time. I may have had a sip of it every once in a while when my wife gets it. But I don't order it and I don't really drink it. But I always thought that was kind of weird. I don't understand if the sugarcane, the god of sugar, oh, I'm sorry, if the god of performance is a sugarcane vendor, isn't buying sugarcane juice like supporting him? So I don't know. Some stuff I don't get here. Okay, so this looks good. Color-wise, I like the ratio of the carrot and the radish and the green right now. So let's get this into a bowl. Do I have a big bowl? I think I do. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get this in. Now, typically the dok chua would be pickled, right? That's what dok chua is a pickle. So we're going to quick pickle this.
We got a lot of chicken wing stuff, Jeff.
I'm down with-
John said chicken wing stuff with crab meat.
God. I would want to eat that, but I sure would hate to make it. I don't want to pick all that crab meat, but it would be good.
How about we grab the common chicken wing stuff from down south, cripple cooking.
Okay, so I'm going to pickle these very quickly. Very light pickle, and I'm just going to use some fresh calamansi juice to do that.
On the poll, Jeff?
Huh? That's up to them, whatever you're seeing. If you're seeing it, you can see the comments better than I can. If that's the high vote, that's the high vote. We'll do it. We will attempt. I don't want to sway the poll too heavy. I don't want to interject my desires in there too much. But I think you already know where my leaning is towards at this moment.
Notching Nashville spicy chicken sandwich, but instead of fried chicken, it's a fried eel with Viet sauce.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. Before, I thought when he was saying that, I thought you were going to say bread the chicken in sticky rice and then fry it and have like a sticky rice coating on the chicken. That sounds like a cool idea to me too.
Sai would that be like that idea?
Which one?
Nashville spicy eel.
The eel?
Sandwich.
Okay, okay. Well, Cyber Daddy, with the 500K, you got a powerful vote there, young man.
Okay, on the poll for Cyber Daddy.
Apparently, when we do this poll, we're still trying to build this out. We're looking at all the stream elements we can add, all the abilities we have, and Tang says now we have the ability that if you super chat when you vote for the poll, your vote will have more power. It will get more. I guess you get like double the voting power or something. I don't know. He says we'll see if that's available today or not. But that's something that's coming up. It's cool. We're just trying to figure out all this stuff. And I think that could be a really fun way. So if there's a dish that you really want to see happen, then you could super chat and make sure that's the dish that's the winner. All right, so this is there. Let me mix this. I think this looks like a nice little light salad. We're going to toss this with the spicy mayonnaise in a second, but I don't want to do it yet. So this is going to be seasoned even stronger, even better, and be more of a slaw or a coleslaw type texture by the end of this before we serve.
The reset, what does the SK stand for?
CKSK, Chad Kubinoff Studio Kitchen. So it took us a long time to figure out this name. I think before I was always like reluctant to, before we were calling it like the Cook Studio or something like that. And people keep telling me to put my name in there, and I thought that is, even though it kind of felt weird, it is smart. We should use the branding that we've been building already. So that's what we settled on, CKSK. And it was actually when we went to VPW, the Vietnamese Pro Wrestling match, and I just heard the whole crowd just shouting like, VPW, VPW. I was like, okay, what about CKSK? That sounds good. Okay, so that's what we did. And it's funny, every time I think of CKSK, I always think of Donkey Kong. So, we have some ground pork, or like a pork paste. This will be called a mop. So you'll see this all the time. This is basically the sausage that you'll see inside of banh mi's, but it's just raw. So if you took this and you steamed it, you rolled it in a log and you steamed it, it would be a jia. It would be a Vietnamese sausage. Or if you took this in a little tube and then you fried it, it would be a jia. It'd be another kind of Vietnamese sausage. So this feels appropriate to use for the banh mi, and I'm going to kind of use that for a glue. I'm going to show you in a second. Right now we're going to do the hard part, which I don't know if it's going to work. And this is going to decide the success of this. I have 5 banh mi's. I bought 5 banh mi's to attempt this. The first one, we'll see. We're going to screw it up. So the idea is we're going to... My backup plan... I'll tell you my backup plan if this doesn't work. But first we're going to try to take the skin of the banh mi. And I'll just try it and we'll see how bad this works. And I got 5 tries. So I'm going to try to go around and kind of peel out the crust and give me something to wrap with. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it, I guess. All right, let's just try it. So I'm just going to go down. And I'm just going to try to like roll it as I'm cutting it. Not the best. Let's see if we can just keep it going. Okay. Huh. How's that for technique? Okay. That could work. I have to flatten it out. I'm worried about making it crunchy when it's on the floor. You gotta believe in the process right now. I had another idea to spray it with water. Not too much. Let me do 2. Let me do 2 like this. I'm going to do one and cut it right away, and I'm going to do one and let it sit for a few seconds with the water on there. I just want to soften up the crust so that I'll be able to flatten it out. Tang, what do you think about this move right here? What up?
We have
Problems.
a problem.
We have a problem. Are the cameras on?
The camera is a problem. Wait.
I think we're on with this little camera down here. We're having technical difficulties. We will figure this out. And I'm gonna wait before I move forward because this is the coolest part, or the most interesting part, at least in my brain. Are we on? He's got panic mode over there. While he's panicking, I'll drink my orange juice. Hopefully you can see me. I'm looking at him over there. He is staring everything down. Eyes are moving from monitor to monitor. Fingers are flicking. Are we on right now? No. Bummer. Well, if you're still watching, that's great. I have no idea. I have no visual cues as to what's going on right now. Okay.
Okay, keep going.
You're there?
Okay.
We're back? Hello! Are we still in the same stream right now, or we just had to switch over?
Where's the stream?
Same stream?
Yeah.
Fantastic! I hope you're still there. This streaming thing is hard. Okay, so you saw me squirt that bread, maybe. If you didn't see me, I squirted the bread with water. You're gonna think, what kind of lunatic squirts a banh mi with water? This one. This kind of lunatic does. So now, with this one, we'll try to cut this in the same fashion. Basically, I'm just trying to like get a sheet of banh mi, and actually, see, spraying that water did help. It's making it easier to flatten out. And maybe I could just flatten it out at this point. Flatten it out, pull out some of the crumb. Okay, okay. See? See? I knew it was gonna work. I didn't know it was gonna work, but I thought it was gonna work. Look, now I got a sheet. I got a banh mi sheet. Yeah! There we go. And I think you're gonna start to understand my thought process in a second. See, if I don't spray with water, this guy, if I try to make this flat, I know it's gonna crisp up. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the crumb. And that one's better. Okay. Let's try again. See if we can get a better cut on it. What was my other idea was just to cut it in half. Just to cut in half. And then push it down. Which might even be better. And then pull out the insides. Okay, that's even better. Stop playing around with all this fancy skinning the banh mi thing. Okay, cool. Yo, that's the way. Okay, great. That worked.
Today, what are we doing, Jeff?
Today we're spraying banh mi's with water and then cutting them in half and pulling out the insides. We are attempting to make a banh mi Wellington and what that would look like. And right now I am very happy with this result. Cutting in half, pulling out the insides, a little water squirt is going to give me the flexibility I need in the crust. And now you're going to see the magic. This was the part I was most concerned about. But I think from here, this is going to work. Is the size going to be right? Yeah, I think the size is going to be right. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's do it. Okay. All right, I'm going to bring out my other board.
OG Crypto, I just wish it was a layer dough bánh mì Wellington.
Layered?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Layer on two bánh mì on top or something?
You're going to see. Look, just give it a shot. Just give me some time, and you'll see how I'm thinking this through. Okay, because the idea here now, right? How do I make this? And I'm going to roll it, but I have to seal it somehow. So that was the idea with the mop. I'm going to use the mop. Oh, I want plastic wrap down. Okay.
Megatron set, so just a steak in a bánh mì skin.
Just stop talking your trash and give me a second. All right, let it happen. I was looking at the dough. I thought about layering the dough, but it just didn't make sense to me to try to use puff pastry. Puff pastry didn't feel right. Puff pastry didn't feel like a banh mi Wellington. I thought I had to use a banh mi. And just give me time. In my head, it's a cool thing. Plastic wrap down. My beautiful half. Was this the one? Oh, this is the better one. Yeah, this is my good one. Okay. That's my good one. Okay. Okay, now we get the mop. And the mop is going to be my glue. Do I want to tuck it on that side? I don't think it matters. Let's do the glue. Okay. I'm going to take some mop. And I'm going to spread this out evenly across the whole thing. And the big thing, I mean, one, I just think this is cool. I like the jar inside because this, or I like the mop inside because this is jar. So it's like using, it will become the pork sausage that you're typically going to see in a banh mi. And because it's a raw pork product, I know when it gets heated, when it cooks, it's going to seal. So I'm thinking of this as a glue to hold this thing together. And I want to have a very even spread on it. So hopefully we get a nice kind of cross section when we cut it.
Hoàng Khang said, I don't know if Gordon Ramsay is gonna love this.
Shut up, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's gonna like this. Gordon Ramsay, you're gonna like this dish. Gordon Ramsay, you've never seen a Wellington like this. You keep talking about all these beef Wellingtons. Everybody's doing the traditional Wellington. Not this guy. I'm doing a cool Wellington, the banh mi Wellington. Okay.
Mega John said, how about a mooncake Wellington? That's gonna be hard.
That's a good idea. I like that one. See, that one I think is a little bit easier to actually, that one like puff pastry feels appropriate because we're not distinctly calling out, or we do the other, first I was thinking about the puff pastry and making the bean puree, the mooncake filling inside of a puff pastry and making that a Wellington. That makes sense. Or we make a savoring Wellington with the steak and the mushroom, and then you use the mooncake outside as the crust. That would be hard to do, but that would be cool. That would be cool too. Okay, we got plenty of this mop now. It looks smooth. It looks like everything's covered. I got it from edge to edge. I expect to be trimming this bread. I don't expect to use the whole thing, but I want to make sure that every part is covered. Okay, I'm going to leave this here though, just in case I need some more glue. Now, we'll take our duxelle, our pate mushroom duxelle, and we're going to do a spread of this as well. Again, I want to have a nice, even layer, spread across the whole thing.
HC Bảo said, is he making a bánh mì?
I am making a banh mi Wellington. And you can interpret that any way you want, but we are finding out together what that is. Okay. I want to get a similar thickness to the jar. I don't want to have the mushroom completely up to the edges because I want to make sure the jar is going to be my glue. The mushroom is not going to seal as it cooks.
We got a repeating on the mooncake thing.
A repeat on the mooncake?
Yeah.
That will be hard too.
Want to put it on the board?
Well, hold on. Give it some time. Well, 11:15. We're gonna settle this four choices.
The mooncake thing is another option if you guys want to just keep repeating. Very 22 said, I wish we had pate in California.
You can make it. It's not that hard to make. You must have pate in California. There's banh mi shops in California. And I don't know if it's like unknown or not unknown, and I'm pretty sure it'd be the same in the States, but you can go to any banh mi shop and just say like, hey, give me a certain amount of pate. Can I have half a pound of pate or something? And every banh mi shop here will always sell you their components if you just want that. I think this looks good. I think that's going to be good. So let's try to put the pork inside and roll it and see how hard this is going to be. And see if this is going to be the right component. I'm going to try to put it right. Is that going to work?
It's going to be hard.
Are you laughing at me? I don't think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to work. Okay. Roll it. Oh, and I thought we were going to have some excess. We're not going to have any excess.
Drew said a bánh mì Wellington.
A banh mi beef Wellington?
A bánh mì Wellington.
Banh mi Wellington?
Bánh mì.
Banh mi with the jackfruit? Banh mi? Okay.
Meat. M-E-E-F.
M-E-E-F. What's a meef?
Beef. Instead of beef, it's meat. Because bánh mì.
Oh, okay. Okay. That looks good on the crust. Now we're going to roll it up. Because now we kind of got the shape. Now I just want to use the plastic wrap to shape it.
Cyber Daddy said I was in until the mushroom got involved.
Who's that, Cyber Daddy?
Cyber Daddy.
Cyber Daddy doesn't like mushrooms. All right, so now we're using the plastic wrap to create our shape. And I want to kind of roll this up to make it tight. I'm going to keep going, really tighten this up. Okay. If I had more time, I would let this sit for, God, as long as I could in the refrigerator. Probably an hour, if I could. If I had an hour, I would definitely put it in the refrigerator for an hour. But I don't. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. I like the look of it. I think it does look, the shape is cool. And actually, I'm even more excited about this because it looks like a banh mi. It just looks like a freaking banh mi. And then we're going to cut it and it's going to be like not a banh mi. It's going to be awesome. I think this is going to be cool now. And I think Gordon Ramsay's going to love it. He might even respond to it. That would be cool. Okay, so we're rolling it super tight. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this in the freezer just for 5 minutes while I'm cleaning up to give me anything I can from it.
Megatron said that looked like sous vide ready.
Like what?
Sous vide ready.
Sous vide ready?
Ready. It's ready to be sous vide.
Ready, yeah. It needs to be... It needs to be sealed. It needs to be vacuum sealed. And that was part of the thought. It's like if I wanted the idea of rolling it in the banh mi shell. But then when I was thinking about using a raw protein of some kind or even just something seared, I didn't think it was going to work, especially just frying it. Like it had to be a cooked item on the inside, and what cooked item would be juicy and succulent by the time we're done? So pork belly was the natural thought to me. All right, let's get rid of this board that says raw pork on it. While we're giving that sandwich 5 minutes to chill, let's finish out our vegetable component, the vegetable salad. And I have some of the spicy mayonnaise, which is from Banh Mi Chad. This is the spicy mayonnaise we use for the banh mi. So I have some left over, so it's perfect. That's going to go right in to our vegetable, our slaw. And this is very spicy. So that will kind of, to me, in my head, this is the ba for banh mi, and it's the chilies that we're going to get sliced on the sandwich typically. So this kind of covers all that ground. We'll mix this up. And if you remember, this already has the kumquat inside, so it already has some acidity. We're probably going to have to add a little bit of salt. We might add a little bit more acidity. We might add a little sugar. We'll see. At what time? We at 11:15?
Yeah.
11:14. Okay, so it's time to narrow this poll down to the top 4 picks of the day. and then we'll vote on that. So what do we got for that poll, Tang? What are you seeing as the number ones?
I think the only thing that got repeat is the Wellington mooncake.
Okay, so we have a mooncake Wellington. We're on a Wellington trend right now. We have the Greek pho. We have, what were the other two?
Canh chua burrito.
A canh chua burrito is a cool idea. Okay, I like that idea.
Nashville spicy eel sandwich.
Oh, a nice variation. Okay, cool. All right, so on the list right now, where the poll is going to come up on screen very soon, and you can choose between the Nashville spicy Nashville eel, like spicy Nashville chicken, but the spicy Nashville eel. Is that on a banh mi too? It's a sandwich.
No,
just a sandwich. Just a sandwich. And then option number 2 is Greek pho. Option number 3 is a mooncake Wellington. And option number 4 is
Canh chua burrito.
a canh chua burrito. Canh chua is a sour fish soup. So a sour fish soup burrito. So when you see that on your poll, when you see that on screen, regardless of what platform you are on, if you just comment or send in the chat #1 or #2 or #3 or #4, whatever corresponds to the dish that you want to see, you can vote for it in the chat just by putting hashtag and the number, and then we will be able to see that no matter what platform you're on, because we keep improving our system. Awesome. We'll see if it works or not. Tang told me it's going to work. And if it doesn't, we'll find out, and we can put a poll on how much we love Tang or not. But so Tang will give me the heads up when that poll's live, and then we will make sure everyone understands that. If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me know so I can repeat that or try to clarify what I'm saying. Let me just taste this salad. Oh. Never mind, I thought it'd be, whoa, it's spicy. Oh. I'm gonna go a little sugar.
Oh, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
No.
Forget everything I just said. I thought it was gonna work.
Let's do that. And we will count the vote after.
Do the hashtag thing, is that what you wanna do? We're waiting to hear how we're going to move forward with this. I love when Tang gets flustered. He's over there, confused. He knows he's live. He feels the pressure. He grins his teeth like, oh shit, what am I doing? We'll find out. He'll give us the rules in a second. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to get a little bit more acidity in here. The Wellington itself is going to be so rich with pate and the pork belly in there, and the sauce that it's coming with is very deep and dark. So I really want this to be bright. I want it to be bright with acidity. So I have a little bit more kumquat, or a little bit more calamansi we're going to throw in. Okay. Okay. He's not saying anything. He's not looking at me. He's got his head down. We don't know what's going on right now.
Got it.
You got it?
I see some vote on the poll, but...
Is it working? It might be working on some platforms.
It might be working on some platform, but some is not.
Can you, when you're voting for this poll, put the hashtag and the number that you want to see, and then after that, if you could just write what platform you're on, whether you're on TWitch or the green K or the TikToky or the tube to the U. Just write that platform down so we know if it's working on all platforms or not. But you should be able to vote right now. Just hashtag the number of the dish that you see in front of you that you want me to do on Monday. And whatever gets the most amount of votes will be the winner.
Remember the hashtag?
You have to do the hashtag. Please make sure you do the hashtag. So hashtag 1, hashtag 2, hashtag 3, hashtag 4. And then whatever platform you're watching on so we know and we can confirm that what platforms you're working on. Good now. Good now. Okay. All right, we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward with this perfectly executed banh mi Wellington. Let me clear out my area. We'll go grab our pork that's been there for 5 minutes. This thing is going to be so cool. I'm actually kind of excited, kind of a little proud. I like the look of it. I think it's cool. Tang, you give me a shot over here. Let's look at... Can you see me? Okay. I think it looks good. The shape looks good. It feels dense. I think it's going to work. And that's like the cut side. So that's why I'm hoping that mop will hold it together. And I'm going to fry it on this side first, hopefully just to seal it up. If I had I wouldn't say a few more minutes. I would say if I had an hour or two to sit this in the fridge, I'd be much more confident with its ability to hold. But I still think it's going to work. Let's get a good cross your fingers. Hopefully we'll have a nice... Just a second. I don't want to put it out there. I really don't want to put it out there. This is just a joke. Where's my thing? Not the reality. You okay over there? We're double checking cameras. We're always checking cameras. We're always pushing buttons back here. Good? Good. This is just a joke. It's not my full belief. I'm not putting this out in the universe. But if this Wellington goes well, my year will go well. And if the Wellington goes poorly, my year will go poorly. Not true. I don't believe it at all. Unless it goes well, then I do believe it. Then my year will be amazing. All right, let's do fat. Let's do pork fat. We're going to do a decent amount of pork fat. I don't necessarily want to deep fry this, but I want to have enough fat to get a good even coating. And if you remember, like I sprayed the water on there, so there's going to be moisture that we're dealing with that we do have to cook out to get this crisped up. Not like that. Okay. And this is going to be our big moment. Our big, big moment. I have this fire over around medium heat. Let's unveil this thing, Tang. Cut me down here. Is he coming? I don't see the switch yet. There we go. What's that thing called where you see the light?
Tally light.
Tally light. I see the tally light on our OBSBot tail too. Okay, let's see it.
Let's write your vote again, guys.
Okay,
write your vote again.
Ah, suck. This looks so sick. Yo, I'm ready for the banh mi burrito too. You want to get me a banh mi burrito day? I could do it. This looks like a freaking Chipotle burrito right now. Bricked up, total Chipotle burrito. Love the look. Do you have a good shot of this? It's pretty cool. The weight looks good. Feels good. Edges look good. I was worried about the edges. Edges look good. The water was the technique. Okay. We're about to fry this. And again, as we are cooking this, put your votes down for what dish you want to see me do on Monday, 10 a.m. Indochina time. Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you just do a hashtag whatever number you want to see. All right, let's fry this thing. The oil's hot, not crazy hot, but we got some rippling. I'm going to put this cut side down, the seared side, or the revealed edge to try to seal that first. Okay. But this is kind of just like when you would sear the steak for a typical Wellington. So we are going to sear this just like a... can I baste it? That feels funny to do it. But yeah, we're going to try to baste this too. I have never basted a banh mi before. But I think already I'm pretty confident this is going to hold. Just the way by the first roll, when the first like flip I did on it, it's solid. I'm not worried anymore. I feel pretty freaking confident at this moment with this. I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm worried about burning with the bread. The bread's going to burn really fast. So at this point, we have no risk of sticking at this moment. Everything seems to be fine, so we're going to keep it moving. Keep it flipping, keep it basting, and then we'll finish it in the oven. And we are going to be pulling out the coolest dish of 2025 and potentially the coolest dish of 2026. We're hitting both years in one stream. Unbelievable. If you're in America or in the West. I think Australia is already in 2026. It definitely is. Oh, what happened to my flame? Okay. Tang, what's your excitement level on 1 to 100 right now? He's panicking. He's freaking out. He's got so many things going on. He's just like, Chad, just keep talking. Don't talk to me. I'm like, all right, dude, I got you. I'll keep going.
I can't.
What's
I
wrong?
can focus on the Wellington right now. The poll is going crazy.
The poll's going crazy. Is it working or going crazy like technical difficulty?
It's not going to the board.
Oh, okay. So now we got a manual count of numbers. Well, every day we will try to add a new element or try a new technique with the stream and try to fix it. Today didn't work out, but we're still getting your numbers, so we appreciate that, and Tang's going to manually count them. Okay, so I'm going to keep this going. I still have the flame at low heat. I really like the look of this. I think it's freaking cool. It's holding together, so I'm feeling very good. I'm just very excited to see the cross section when we cut this. And come on, I think this is a cool dish. I love how it just looks like a frickin' banh mi. You may think that's not cool, but I'm really excited about it. Uh-oh, maybe we got like a Philly cheesesteak banh mi Wellington coming up. That makes sense. If I could do a steak. I just couldn't imagine a steak when I'm just thinking about a traditional banh mi. Or just when I just hear banh mi, I don't think of steak. So, but if we can clarify it as like a Philly cheesesteak banh mi Wellington, then I can deal with that. Maybe we got a whole new technique in our hands. Maybe we just freaking created the banh mi Wellington. Freaking cool. Let's feel it. It's starting to crisp up. There's still some moisture in the bread here.
I think we need to scrap the poll.
Scrap the poll?
It's resetting every time I'm
oh, you can't even count it?
I can count it manually.
Oh, okay. So you can just count. I'll keep chit-chatting over here, buddy. Don't worry. You can count until you get a clear winner. Once you see a clear winner, you can stop counting if it's really difficult for you. Because I got a couple minutes anyway over here searing. Ooh, bottom super crispy. Okay, that feels good. A little bit more. And my oven is ripping right now. My oven is about 400 degrees, so that should do quite well and heat this up fast. I'm not over worried about the interior of the pork belly being like super hot. Just warm is perfectly fine. I just need to cook the da or the pork paste, and I need to make sure the mushrooms are nice and hot. And you can see I'm just keep rotating this, keep twisting it. If you guys are messaging us or have questions right now, Tang will get to them when he's done. He's flustered over there. I know when my young man is flustered, and he's flustered. Okay. It was funny. I think last night we went to bed at like 12:05. We had a pretty early night last night. Okay. Do we even watch? No, we didn't even get to see it. I'm 4 days into What's the bomb movie? Oppenheimer. It's taken us 4 days to almost finish Oppenheimer. We still didn't finish it yet. Maybe tonight's the night, but that's a cool movie.
Okay, sorry guys. The poll had to be counted manually, so the result will be coming the next stream. So.
Yeah, give Tang a second. He's going to count the results in a second. So you don't have to crush it right now, Tang. Is there any comments that need to be addressed? Is there any super chat that needs to get jumped to the top?
Okay. It's 8 p.m. in Australia right now.
So yeah, they're 2026 in Australia yet. Oh, and I guess probably most of the coast has already been there. It's just the eastern coast that's not in the new year yet.
Somebody said, I think you are Aries, chat.
Aries, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Tiger Scorpio. What am I, a solo hunter? Apparently, people tell me I do fit the Scorpio profile too.
What do you guys think about the Wellington Magni looking right now?
It's awesome. I love it. I really love it. I think it's super cool. I think when we do the cut cross-section, it's going to be super cool. I don't love the seam, but I can put the seam on the bottom. And I think if I did this again, I would start this, I cut the banh mi on the half. If I did it again, I would flip it to the bottom and cut from the bottom, so the seam would be on the bottom, and then I could present the top, and it would just look sealed. I think that would be freaking cool. I could still do it, but I just got to put the side on the bottom, so we're not going to get the beautiful top as the presentation.
Cyber Daddy, remember that you are Scorpion right here.
Yes, I am a Scorpio. Okay, I think I'm going to throw this in the oven now. So the oven's ripping, super hot oven. We'll put it in there to finish. Give it the full Wellington effect. Okay, this is going in. And we're getting pretty freaking close. We're gonna pull this out, slice it. I got the salad already. I got the sauce already. We're very, very close. And I'm feeling pretty confident, actually. I think this is gonna be cool. But of course, with the Wellington, it's always the cut, the cross-section reveal that is the big thing. What is it gonna look like on the inside? Is it gonna be a beautiful presentation? Do you think it's gonna be a beautiful presentation? I think it will. I think it will. Of course, it's not gonna have that like medium rare cook to it. It's not gonna have that red interior. But hopefully it has nice layering and good displacement of all the ingredients in there. So again, we'll give that about 5 minutes. Do you have any obvious clear winners in the poll?
Number 2 is 12 volt. Number 3 is 16.
What's number 3?
Number 3 is a eel.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 is the... Number 2 is a Greek pho. Greek pho still not winning today.
So at the moment, it looks like the Nashville hot eel sandwich is the number 1 poll. Winning in the poll at the moment. Which, okay. Oh, I made pickles. Oh, let me try these pickles. Whoa, I almost dropped my whole frickin' container. Because when... I just see some bubbling in here. I see some lactic fermentation. When we talked about a Nashville hot chicken, I thought of pickles. And I was like, wait a minute, I made pickles. Let's try it. So getting like a classic dill pickle in Vietnam is pretty uncommon, not a normal thing. So I did have some extra cucumbers. I set them into a solution of 2% salt with dill and shallot and garlic this has probably been here for nearly 2 weeks. Let's see. I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of bubbles in there. That's a good pickle. Maybe a little strong on the dill, but texturally, it's good. Flavor-wise, it's good. My wife will be pumped about this. All right, let's do another poll, just for my wife. Hello, honey. Would you like me to bring some pickles home? If you want me to bring some pickles home, put a yes in the chat. We're good. If the eel wins, I'll definitely leave some of these here because that will freaking work for the eel. Oh, I forgot. Perfect time for a beautiful rooster beverage. The Zo-Ho-Ho Christmas beer. We have 2 of these left, so seems appropriate. Might as well drink them while we're still in 2025. It's cool. Let's check this banh mi Wellington. Okay. Ow. Golden, golden, golden. Crispy. This might be the crispiest Wellington ever. Super crisp, super crunch. Are you still counting? Very hard when I can't read the comments. We need to get it. We thought we were going to have a monitor here for me to read comments today, make it easier. Not yet. Hopefully Monday we can figure this out. He's quiet. Clear winner? Not a clear winner. Neck and neck race.
Freegomanov said, okay, my dear.
Okay, so for the should I bring pickles home poll, it's a yes. Bring pickles home. Okay, I'll bring some pickles home. And maybe when I go home, we'll make a little short of my wife trying the pickle. We'll see if she likes it or not. She will like it.
Crypto Daniel, what does Greek consist of? I missed that episode.
Greek?
Yeah, Greek pho.
We don't know. What does Greek pho consist of? I have no idea. I have no idea. We know it consists of a pho noodle. We know it consists of some kind of broth. Beyond that, who knows? My natural instincts are oregano, lemon, and olive oil. So that would definitely, I mean, I'd probably finish the bowl with a little bit of olive oil on top. I would probably use oregano in some way. Hopefully I could find it fresh. It could include feta cheese in some way. Like that would be interesting. And protein-wise, it's probably would be lamb or chicken. Could be a seafood, of course, as well. Could be shrimp or octopus. But my instincts would probably be a grilled chicken or maybe a lamb because I would just love to eat lamb. But I think that would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool to present Greek flavors in a pho fashion. But if it doesn't win, it doesn't win. We're going to have to do it again next week, and hopefully one day it will win. I think when you ask, like, what does that include? What does a Greek pho include? That's the fun part. I have no idea. We have to think through it. Figure out what makes sense. Crunchy. Crunchy. Actually, let's put this one on the bottom. Okay. Probably need another 2 minutes, probably. I'm going to go a minute on each side. And then we'll call it. We're very, very close now. So I think we can probably get that final tally on the poll, know what our next dish is going to be, and then we'll cut this and present it, try it, and see if this was a success or not.
Okay, new poll.
A new poll?
We're gonna do an online poll. The link is gonna be in the comment section.
Oh, you're too hard now. Whatever your best guess at the winner of this time, we can try the new poll next time, or an online poll.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you find was the best, the highest votes?
Okay, so we end the poll right here.
Yeah, so let's find out from his very quick counting. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's coming Monday.
Greek pho has 48 votes.
Yeah.
And eel sandwich is 42.
Oh, the Greek pho won?
Greek pho won.
Wow. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. The eel sandwich would have been cool too. Either one I was pretty happy about. Okay. Okay. Greek pho. Right? That's it.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So I need to find fresh oregano. If anyone knows where I can get fresh oregano in Saigon, let me know. Hopefully I can find it. If I can't, I'll use dried, but I really want fresh. So, Am Supermarket, hello. Do you have fresh oregano? That would be really fantastic. Maybe even want to sponsor the episode on Monday and send us some fresh oregano and lemons and all of those Greek components and some wonderful feta, which I know you carry in stock. Oh, that's exciting. I like that idea. The one thing I think you need to be aware of, or any cook should be aware of, when they're making pho or a pho component or something that's pho inspired or something like that, pho is like one of the more delicate noodles, much more so than bun. Bun, I think, is a much strong. Bun is the round rice noodle. Pho is the flat rice noodle. Bun is much more substantial. I think can deal with stronger, heavier bowls. So the one thing I'm going to be very cautious of is trying to make sure I don't make it too heavy. Trying to make sure I don't put too much crap inside the bowl. When you think of like a traditional northern pho, we have broth, we have noodle, we have beef, and we have green onion. That's it. There ain't a lot of crunchy stuff. There's not a lot of texture going on. It's pretty simple in terms of the flavor, in terms of the texture. And when you try to really like load it up or make a big bowl, heavy bowl in some way with lots of different crunchy vegetables and stuff, pho just doesn't like hold up to it. It's not the best choice. So I would pick bun if I was trying to do something really texturally interesting. So if we're doing pho, I need to keep reining myself in to like simplify, make texture simple. Like you can't, the pho can only handle so much. So that probably will be one of the bigger challenges for me on that day, because most of the time I'm always just like more texture, more flavor, more punch. Okay. Well, I'm very excited. Thank you for voting. For all of you that did vote, I really appreciate you voting. I appreciate you contributing to the chat, keeping us interactive. We really want to make this fun and exciting for everybody. I like the way this is looking. I feel like there's no way the chat is going to be, or I'm sorry, the pork paste is going to be raw or uncooked in here. It's got to be cooked through. And I guess we're going to take this thing off. Let's put it on the board. And let's give it 5 minutes to rest for a second. And let it, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on a rack of some kind.
Joe Man says use lamb to make the pho.
Use lime?
Lamb.
I would use, if I'm making Greek pho, I'm going to use lemon. I'm not going to use lime. The
Lamb.
yellow. Huh?
Lamb.
Lamb. Use lamb? Yeah, I could use lamb. The only thing, minor challenges, minor issues. There's not that many cuts. Like, I know I can get lamb shank at Anam frozen. But it's honestly probably going to be $40 for 2 lamb shanks. I think that's what it is. I think it's $1 million for 2. I might be wrong. I haven't bought it in a long time. But lamb will be good, because then I'm going to get the bone and I can braise the soup. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I bet you if I make this, my wife is going to be like, let me come on Monday. I want to eat the lamb. She loves lamb so much. And she loves lamb shank. That looks good. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to get this off the bottom. I don't want it to get steam and then get soft. Can I use this? What do I got? Oh, let me use that. This is going to look silly in here, but I just want to put it on some sort of perforated pan. So, actually, I can even do it better. Here, watch this technique. I'm going to put some chopsticks. Silly. Oh, that didn't work out so well. But really, I'm trying to get the Wellington off the board so it doesn't sog up on the bottom. There we go. There we go. All right, and we'll let this sit for 5 minutes. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm actually excited. The slaw's looking good. I get a fork and knife ready. Cool, I'm excited about a Greek pho. I'm glad that won.
The chat like the music.
I like the music too, this is a banger.
To Golf said you got a playlist for that music.
I like this. Let's see. Let's give credit to the artist. Oh, I don't know, your password in there.
Let me open it for you.
But I will say that all this music, whoa, there I am. All this music is coming from Artlist. Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound. Only Epidemic Sound. So if you like these jams and you want to use copyright-free music, you can check out Epidemic Sound. An epidemic sound. If you like that shout out, you can talk to me and I can shout out more music and we can display it more. Okay. I think let's try to cut it. Tang, on your nervous level from 1 to 10, where are you at right now?
10.
You're at a 10?
Yeah.
You're at a 10.
I'm worried.
Okay, let's find out.
It looks great though.
It looks great. And it's really going to be this reveal. What is this reveal going to look like?
Even the real one, Wellington, I'm nervous about.
Oh yeah, well, real Wellington, I'm really nervous about. But actually, a real Wellington, when you've done it more than once, you've done it a couple times, it's pretty easy. As long as you don't overcook the steak when you're searing it, you know it's going to turn out pretty well. This one we're going to find out. Are you ready? Let's slice it. Let's slice it. If you're in the chat, do you think this is going to work out or not? Let's find out.
Cyber Daddy, this looks great. Cut open, let's see.
Are you ready?
Ready? Go.
Huh. It's not terrible.
You can't expecting the pink though.
Oh, how about that?
So-
No, like that looks good.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good.
That looks great.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That looks better. That's a cool angle. Whoa, I like it now. I like the look. I'm saying pretty freaking cool right there. I'll tell you, the only thing I would potentially do next time would be to maybe put a layer of, what would I use?
Chat is going crazy.
Yeah, cool, dude. It's awesome. Actually, I think this looks pretty cool. I think that's cool. The only thing I'd want to do is I would either put a layer between the jat and the bread, or maybe the jat, maybe somewhere I'd put one layer of spinach or what vegetable? Maybe gaijua. Gaijua would be good. Like a pickled Chinese mustard. Something green. Something to give me some distinct separation so I could see around. So maybe in between the pate and the pork, a little bit of the gaijua, so I see a little bit of a green ring would be cool, just to create more separation of the item. But I like the look of it, actually. It was just that edge cut that kind of got squeezed when you're wrapping with the plastic wrap. But the interior, I like it. Gordon Ramsay, do you like this? Gordon Ramsay, this beef Wellington is, not beef Wellington, sorry. Gordon Ramsay, it is a banh mi Wellington for you. Come to Vietnam, I will make you this anytime. But I will be terrified, but I'll make it for you.
Notching set and no soggy bottom. Success.
And no, it's super crispy. Yeah, no problem there. Let's try to cut it. I'm just debating if I wanted to do it. I think this is too fat to stack like that. So let's do it in 2.
Cyber Daddy, let's taste it. Joe Man said it's overcooked though.
It's not overcooked. How could it be overcooked? It can't be overcooked. It's not beef. It's not like, I'm not looking for a red, medium rare texture.
Cyber Daddy, so funny bro. Very cool to see you pull this off. Well
Yeah,
done.
dude, I like it. I think this is freaking cool. All right, let's plate it. I like it a lot. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, great. I'm super happy with this, actually. Okay, let's get this. Tang, I'm going to bring you over here. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, so here's how we're going to finish it. We're going to go this soybean sauce on the bottom. Banh mi Wellington! Come on, starting off 2026 strong. A little bit of our spicy pickled slaw, spicy mayo, shredded carrot, shredded radish, pickled with fresh kumquat juice. We're gonna garnish it with a little bit more cilantro on the top. We freaking banging this out. Uh-oh, my cilantro looks terrible. It's been wilting out here. Forget the cilantro, it looks terrible. We'll go a little bit of green.
Oh, this looks so good.
It looks great. It looks
Yeah.
great. It looks great. I'm really happy with it. I like it.
Joe Griffin said needs mash and beef gravy.
If it could easily, like if I wasn't, you know, if you didn't give me the distinct banh mi requirement, this would totally be good with mash. Yeah, we could totally present this Western. Even roasted carrots would be cool. I could have done roasted carrots, roasted daikon radish if I didn't want to have that same brightness. But I did want to go pretty hardcore banh mi for this. I like it.
Somebody on YouTube said you eat a regular bánh mì. It's a challenge.
Right.
This one is a challenge.
Just eat a regular banh mi? No! Make a banh mi Wellington. All right, I'm going to eat it.
Wait.
I'm very happy with this. I like the look a lot. Oh, you want to get thumbs or something? No? You think you're good on this?
Yeah.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, let's eat it.
All right, cool.
Let's see.
All right, let's try.
Joe Man said top it with Vietnamese mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise is in the slaw. So we already kind of have that in the slaw. So I'll tell you what, I will top it with your Vietnamese mayonnaise. I will take your suggestion by simply going like this. Take my bread, take my pork, take my slaw, Vietnamese mayonnaise, do chua, everything. Hold on, if I can get it. There we go. In there. Oh, I messed it. In there. Is that too close?
Wait.
Focal length.
Okay.
Cool. Let's try it. The skin texture is not great. I should have taken the skin off. But the flavor of the skin is great. Next time I would take the skin off, slice it thin, or crumble it, and then sprinkle it on the salad at the end. Let me just try the bread. The bread and the chat and the mushroom as is. That good. That good. Yeah.
Be honest. Somebody said.
I'm being honest.
This is the honest.
You see me being honest. You see, you know, I didn't bite it and go, oh my God. No, I'm tasting it. I'm evaluating it. I'm going through the flavor.
Cyrus said, how do you feel being pushed to do something so crazy and pulling it off successfully?
No
And
problem.
What do you rate it?
No problem. I like being pushed, for sure, and I like being creative, and I like that. I just like this format because I don't feel the pressure of feeding 12 people or anybody when I'm trying something new. You know, because I don't know how well this is going to go, so it's just, I know I'm cooking for myself. I screw it up, it's okay.
Is it dry?
No. No. I think for the presentation, it's cool to have this like big thick cut, but really it's better if I cut it really thin. The pork is going to be better if I cut the piece thinner.
What on the inside? Erin Van asked.
On the inside, there's a roasted pork belly, surrounded by a mushroom and pate duxelle, surrounded by a pork paste, and then wrapped inside of a banh mi. Okay.
How gonna do it differently?
I'm very sorry. I had to do it. I'm very sorry. Honestly, for me right now, it is a 6.5. 6.5. The skin is not good. The skin should not be in there. I thought that, but I also thought it might be okay because like I see Sometimes I see the Chinese pork dish where they have the roasted pork, and then they braise it again with the pickled cabbage and serve it with a bun bao. And then that texture of the skin kind of gets soft and nice. But this is kind of halfway in between. The skin is just a little bit soggy. It doesn't have the same crisp it had, so I would remove the skin next time. If I serve this again, I would cut the portions much thinner, like super thin, and I think honestly it'd be super hard to cut it that thin and still make a clean cut. Because that would be nicer texture on the pork. The texture of the crust on the bread is really good. The texture on the interior of the bread is okay. It's a little mushy. So I would want, next time I would even want less crumb of the bread, less white part of the bread, the interior, more crust. And I'm debating if I need the jia inside, that pork paste inside there. Or maybe I would try to put the jia at a different layer so it's not touching the bread itself, because then it kind of gets confusing where the jia starts and where the bread ends. And that's kind of not my favorite thing. My other idea would just be to completely deep fry this. And then we would get a super, super, super crunchy texture, which may help with a little bit of mushiness from the white bread.
Cyber Daddy says 6 fries or something creative and first go. Visually, you nail it.
Yeah, I think I'm very happy with the look. I think the look is cool. I like the salad. I like the texture of the super finely shredded salad. I think that's cool.
Somebody suggests to chop the skin and top it.
Agree, 100%. Pull the skin off, chop it, put it on top of the salad like a crouton. That would be the way to go for this.
Erin Van said, how about sous vide pork tenderloin?
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. I think the pork tenderloin, if we seared it, put it in a bag, cooked it to just medium well, and then rolled it and moved forward with that process, that would be a good way to do it too. And texturally, the only thing I was worried when I thought about doing the pork loin originally, I just thought visually it would look kind of boring on the inside. Where this one, I do like the lines that we're getting. I do like the different shapes and the different textures we're getting from the pork belly. So visually I prefer this, but I think a properly cooked pork loin or tenderloin specifically, would be probably a better thing. But it would just be so hard to nail the cook on the tenderloin. If you had a sous vide, it would definitely be easier, make that easier. But if you're trying to just do it by eye and feel, that would be a very difficult thing to do.
You have 2 hours to prep this thing, so there's no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Are we at... Oh my God, it's 11:57. This is perfect. Let's go to 12 o'clock. We'll stay on for 4 more minutes. We'll go to 12. We'll do a Happy New Year, and we'll shut off at 12:02. That'll be perfect. Good timing. So we already know next episode's dish is going to be the Greek Foss. I'm super excited about that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion. I'm going to start thinking about that. Go probably buy some lamb on Sunday. But I guess that's it. So let's take two more chats. so many texts. America first or the stream. That's funny. So go ahead.
Cyber Daddy want me to try it.
You want to try it? Try it.
Okay, I want to try it.
Yeah. Let me cut you a thinner piece here. Yeah, try this one. You can cut it right there.
But it's a pre-cooked.
Yeah, the pork belly's cooked.
Yeah,
pork belly's
belly
cooked.
is you buy it from the store.
Yeah.
And maybe this one is a multi-days thing.
You know what? I think next time I would put double the amount of mushroom pate as well. Because the mushroom pate is good, but it needs more of it. And that's the biggest flavoring.
It's actually not dry.
No, not dry at all. No.
Yeah.
Maybe I would either put a lot more of the mushroom pate mixture, or I would put a lot more pate in that mixture and use the same amount, because I want more of the pate flavor. When I get that, I like it.
I actually like it.
Did you eat the salad?
This one?
Yeah, eat the salad.
Yeah. You're right about the skin. Skin does not.
Yeah, skin texture's not good.
Go well inside of it.
No. And it's because like the bread, the crispy bread texture is way better than the skin texture. So it's kind of like you have something that you're like, ooh, this texture's nice. Then you have the skin, and you're like, oh wait, that's not cool. So it would just be better without it completely.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, is it good? You got a number? Here we go. This is the difference between a Viet palate and a foreign palate. Let's see if he does it. I saw a 6 and I saw a 7 coming.
I think it's 7.
I think it's a 7. Good.
I think it's a 7.
Yeah.
Because I like the pate here, and it's actually tastes more of the bánh mì rather than the Wellington.
Yeah.
But the pate flavor is really the stars in the show.
Yeah, and with the mushroom textures in there, nice. Because
Yeah.
there is like, it's the pate flavors there, but there is something else, and that mushroom's in the background, and it's kind of a nice deepness that happens in there.
But I mean, you have 2 hours to prepare Wellington. There's no way.
Yeah, I just think, I'm very happy with the idea of wrapping it in a banh mi. I think that's freaking cool. I mean, that looks good. Texturally, the round looks good. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a little pink also, right?
Yeah, I think I might try, maybe I would try to make, to use the mop, to use the pork paste and blend that, grind it with green onion. So to make that tint it like it's green. And then take the pork tenderloin and butterfly it. Pipe the green pork paste on the inside, roll that up, then sous vide it. Then wrap it in the duxelle. Then wrap it in the banh mi, then fry it. So we'll have an interior green circle as opposed to a red circle. So we have some visual distinction, visual differentness inside the center. And also, I don't like the mop touching the bread. The texture gets too confusing between the white bread, where the white bread starts and where the pork paste starts. Where the white bread ends and where the pork paste starts, I guess would be the phrase. So I would like to separate the pork paste and the white bread more than having them directly make contact in this. But, you know, as I said, I'm giving this like a 6.5 today. But in terms of like a dish concept and nailing it, I'm super happy, like 8.5. I really think this is a cool thing. Very cool. Okay.
It's
12:02. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2026. I hope this is a good year for you. If your signs tell you it's a bad year, F that. Don't listen to it. Fight. You will make this a good year. If your signs tell you it's a good year, fantastic. You got the tide on your side. Have a great year. It's like, no matter what, have a good year. Whether you're destined for one or not, I don't care. It will be a good one. And we will be back here live Monday, 10 a.m. Indochina time, Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The more I say that, the better I will get at remembering this confusing timing, but I'm already getting better at it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We now have 35 Twitch followers. I am so pumped. Maybe even 38 by the end of today. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Peace. Okay.
37.
30 seconds? 37?